Yes, I'd absolutely do that. And a lot of the times in me, it's going to be, hey, if you're unsure about something and you want to just ask a question, sometimes there's things you just see it. How you doing? How we doing? And then I take some weight up. No, that's probably something. Yep. I'm not a... Yeah. You know, baseball, football, there's tons of things. Yeah. I'm not, with you, it's not so big of a deal, but it used to be with some bosses I've had, is that my house has to be on fire for me to bring something to you. Because I never like the solution I give when I come. So the house has got to be on fire. Somebody used to ask me all the time, like, did you take Colonel Cox? And I go, no. So that's, no. At times, all the time. We do. All right, ladies, work this.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what color they were, if they were black or red. Well, if red gets a tip, you're going down here. White gets a tip, you're going to C here. So if we're going that way, you're C. If we go that way, you're E.
I'm Mia Woolsey,
And I'm her husband.
with a questionnaire to help you pick the right Christmas gift.
Question. Are you looking to express how crazy in love you are?
And would you prefer your gift express that forever?
If you answered yes to both,
The Diamond Gift Set.
A pair of lab-grown studs and matching pendant. 1 carat total weight that'll make them weak in the knees and tingly all over. All for just $9.99.
Only at
Jones Brothers Jewelers.
Eagles of Dunlap High School. And your home team, Irish of Notre Dame. First, let's meet the starting lineup for the Eagles, coached by Kristen Wallace. A 5'10" freshman forward, number 10, Tessa Arnott. A 5'6" freshman guard, number 12, Sammy Ye. A 5'4" freshman guard, number 14, Campbell Vrabel. A 6'1" freshman forward, number 34, Sutton Santoni. And a 6-foot freshman forward, number 42, Sam Matheny. And now, let's meet and greet the Irish of Notre Dame. A freshman guard, number 10, Haley Beck. A freshman guard, number 12, Abigail Chaddock. A freshman guard, number 14, Aiden Maloney. A freshman forward, number 22, Julia Watts. And a sophomore guard, number 32, Allie Stickelmeyer.
Welcome, Peoria Notre Dame basketball fans, to this JV contest between your home Irish and our visitors from Dunlap, the Lady Eagles. This is knockout stroke night. We're glad you're with us here. Starting on a little bit early. We got a lot of special stuff planned today, but nothing more special than probably what's going to happen on the field between these two squads. Two good squads at the JV level and the varsity level. I'm Rob Kenny here with Mike Plunkett. Mike, exciting times here for these two squads.
Well, we start the game with an over and back that didn't get called.
Well, yeah, that's, you know, everybody needs to loosen up, including the refs.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that got missed by, and even the crowd. The coaching staff saw it, but I mean, you usually get a roar from the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd, yeah. Usually there's a grandpa somewhere who's
and it
doing
was,
nothing but taking care of that.
Well, and I can't see anything, and I saw it. So, you know.
All right, Aiden Maloney with a missed shot there. Nice to see Aiden back on the floor. Little ankle injury, had her sitting out there for a bit. We're always better when she's around, on the court and off it.
Yeah, she adds a lot to our team. This is kind of like a freshman game. We have one sophomore on the floor.
Yeah.
Each team basically has one sophomore on their roster, I believe.
Yeah,
so it's
on the JV roster. Yeah, their sophomores are playing up. And number 10 there, that was Tessa Arnott. A little bit long on her first attempt of the game, the Eagles' first attempt of the game. Abigail Chaddock for the Irish. Trying to find Maloney. The ball gets poked away. It's going to come down to the Eagles.
I would imagine just by their past history, state champions at the middle school or grade school level, this Dunlap underclass is really, really good.
Yeah.
And
Arnott there with a little miss there. A little too strong on that shot. Strong on her outside shot. She's a little bit strong on that floater too. The Irish starting lineup: Haley Beck, Abigail Chaddock, Aiden Maloney, Allie Sticklemeyer and Julia Watts. Another miss there from Maloney. We got Abby Chaddock on the floor. Fighting, going to get the jump ball. At 24, Hannah Daly checking in for the Irish. Julia Watts getting a seat. Irish going to put on here a 3/4 court press, Mike.
Yeah, you know, if you remember on Saturday, that press, we kind of got lost but in the back end of the press and gave up some layups. And when Coach Mingus took the press off, I think we were a little bit more efficient on defense. But I think that's our identity. He wants to press. That's what we want to do. So we have to try it.
Yeah, your phrase was we pressed them into layups.
Yeah, that's what we ended up
really
doing.
What you want to do yeah. Hannah Maloney there with the miss. They actually did a good job of breaking Dunlap's press there, but just couldn't quite finish. A long three from the right wing. Goes in for number 14. That's Campbell Bradwell. 5'4" freshman guard. Beautiful looking stroke. First points on the board for either team here.
Shoots it like her mom used to back in her days at Peoria High School. So I'll draw back on that a little bit.
Well, I'd make a joke about how old you are, but that would mean I'm making a joke about Mrs. Rabel's age, and I'm not going to do that live on the air.
Well, I'll tell you what, she looks exactly like she did in high school, and I don't.
I mean, she must not have had you as a teacher then, that she missed that stress that aged most of your students?
I can't remember if I had her in class or not. I know I coached her brothers in baseball. Great family.
I'm sure they are. All right, we're going to get a foul there on Hannah Daly, number 24.
So if either of the brothers is watching this, which I think now we're even on over and back.
Yeah, I should have been over and back too. Oh well, that's karma.
But if either one of the brothers is watching their niece play, you know, good to be able to talk about some of the good old days at Peoria High.
Certainly is, certainly is. There's a turnover on the travel on the baseline for the Eagles. A little full court man-to-man here. Tessa Arnott picking up the Irish ball handler. See if the Irish get the ball to Sticklemeyer here sometimes. She's normally the focal point of their offense.
Yeah, and she
she's touched
kind
the
of got
ball
the
yet today,
scoring started for us.
Yeah.
Saturday.
All right, Abby Chaddock, though, with a nice up and under move. She cannot get it to go, but she earns 2 free throws. The Irish get a chance to knock those double zeros off the scoreboard. Abby makes that first one, gets that shooter's touch off the front of the rim. And Abby is a shooter.
Yeah, we've talked about this. She keeps proving herself to be worthy of varsity talk down. She's dressing for the varsity already, but for varsity talk down the road for being a vital part of what's going to be a very good team again next year here at Notre Dame.
Barring injury, it's a sure thing in my book.
Yeah, she's got a really good overall game.
There she goes. Makes the steal. Tries to find Sticklemeyer. Ball gets out to Beck. As it often happens, loose balls find Haley Beck, or Haley Beck finds loose balls. I'm not sure which way it is, but.
Yeah, Haley does like to, she hawks the ball, does a really good job at it.
She is attracted to the energy of the ball, like I said, or vice versa. All right, Irish looking here to take their first lead of the game, down 3-2. Aiden Maloney gets a nice pass, takes a quick release shot. He comes up a little bit short, though.
I look for Aiden down the road to be able to catch that ball, do a little maybe reverse pivot, create a little space. Boy, that's a nice move.
Very nice move.
42, Sam Matheny.
Very nice move, taking a pass at the top of near the top of the key.
Really nice finish.
Driving it hard to the basket. Allie
That's what we want, Allie.
Yep. We need Allie to
kind of get things going for us.
Yep. That one goes long, though. The Irish are often long on their first 5 or 6 long shots of the game. You let some of that adrenaline drain out of the system.
Another good move.
Very nice move there by number 34, Sutton Centoni. Beautiful, beautiful move there to clear space and kept the ball high.
Kept it high, good footwork, slowed down, put the defense on the defensive. Didn't give them an advantage by just fired the shot up.
Yeah, she didn't let the defense get back into the play.
Yeah, they could not really get comfortable because her footwork was so good.
All right, I should say the Irish are playing here with a shorter bench than normal, even. They got a few girls out. Obviously, Avery Jinglin, we know she's out with a busted arm. And we got Celeste Cogdell out now. Celeste having some foot problems that are going to keep her out the rest of the year. We won't go into specifics. We'll let Celeste tell people that, but to be out for the rest of the year. We're going to miss her.
Celeste is a good shooter. Celeste
Celeste
can
is
get the
a
ball in
good
the
everything.
basket.
We nicknamed her the Cogdle a couple of games ago. She was just all over the place.
Well, it's another really good
Very
move.
nice move there. That's Campbell Vrabel.
Vrabel,
Again.
who's a lefty, shot the three
Yeah.
left-handed, but finished with her right hand at the basket.
All the dribbling was with the right hand, too, because that's what was available to us. Very impressive. Right? The Irish are looking up at a 7-point deficit all of a sudden here, less than 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, this is a good JV team Dunlap's got out here. They've got a lot of weapons, good size, good guards.
Going to get a carry there on Arnett.
You know, you don't often see that, but that was a carry.
It was.
That was a good call.
It's when your feet and your hands get out of sync.
Yeah.
She had both her feet off the ground at the same time, and then, yeah. It's very rarely called, but
Notre Dame timeout.
Even the most confident ball handlers will get called for it. Notre Dame takes a timeout. I'm going to try to get their offense unstuck here in the timeout, wouldn't you think, Mike?
Yeah, they're really having trouble. One, the size is just causing us problems, so we're going to have to make a shot or two from the outside. But I was watching, Dunlap's playing us man-to-man, and we're not really we're just kind of getting the ball and dribbling.
Yeah.
We've got to start screening for each other. We've got to run some offense, and part of it is, we're facing a quality opponent, and it's the better the team is you're playing, the harder it is to run some things. So we've got to toughen up, get stronger with the basketball to do that.
Absolutely do. Fortunately, we have the girls who can do that. There's no doubt about the toughness.
So that what started with the good screen by Stuckelmeyer. Now we got to kind of get in the habit of squaring up to the basket.
Yeah, got to be strong with the ball.
That's a good move by Chadwick, but again, they've got size.
Yeah, Hannah
good
Maloney,
finish.
or Hannah Daly, rather. Woman on Johnny on the spot there. Hannah on the spot, puts it up for the Irish.
Not only is she in the right spot at the right time, she knew what to do with the ball once she got it.
Yeah, it was a very decisive finish for her. Alex Stuckelmeyer was calling for the ball there up ahead, but I'm glad Haley didn't throw it. Haley would not have been able to do anything
Those kind of shots we got to make a couple
There
of.
we go, Haley Beck. Ask and you shall receive. Haley Beck pops in a three from the left wing, bringing the Irish within 9-7. I'd call that a successful timeout there.
I was just thinking the same thing. That's always makes you look like a genius when you call timeout and you back-to-back buckets. Boy,
another nice job there on the step through this time by Sutton Santoni.
Santoni's good.
Yeah, she is.
You can tell right now she understands the game. Good footwork, good finish around the basket.
Yeah, certainly. Straight.
And this little guard is good as well.
Yeah, that is.
That's her 7-point of the game.
Campbell Vrabel again. A three and then two nice layups. I was more impressed with the absolutely 100% pure, clean steal right at the top of the key there.
Yes.
That was quick hands. He's got a little bit of a 5-on-4 here.
Boy, their hands are really active. So again, we just got to be tougher with the basketball. We got somebody that's the aggressor. Most games we seem to come out, we're the aggressor, and it's not that way right now. This team will get after you. It's really funny how Vrabel does most of her dribbling, almost all of her dribbling with the right hand.
Yeah.
But that outside shot was a left-handed shot.
She may be ambidextrous.
Or as Yogi Berra said, amphibious.
Amphibious. Swim in both directions. 15 seconds to go here.
Boy, that's the play. Coach
There's
laying
the
off.
shot.
Hates when you get beat on that play.
Yeah. Tessa Arnott with a three from the right corner. They're off a really well run, really well executed out of bounds play. Irish got 5 seconds here to try to garner something positive out of this quarter. Not going to happen. Abigail Chaddock has the ball poked away. And that buzzard in the quarter sees the Eagles up 9 points, 16-7, on an impressive array of outside shooting and inside work by a couple of the Eagles, outside and inside there. Really a complete game for the visitors here, the visiting Dunlap.
Very good quarter for Dunlap. They did about everything right that you could imagine. It took us a couple minutes to get points on the board, but once they got them in a hurry. And it came from different directions. You had your guard Vrabel with 7. One of them being a 3, 2 of them being good moves to the basket. But then their post players have, they got 6'1", 6 foot, and 5'10". They all, have contributed and done something very well here. So they got a pretty good combination. It's a good team. You could just tell by looking at them and how they did things before the game and everything. This is really a good team.
Yeah.
And they're very well coached. I know that Coach Wallace, I believe, coached maybe the junior high that won the state championship a couple years ago, or maybe it's like, I can't, you know, everything runs together when you get to be a certain age, but I know she's a very, very successful coach and a good coach. And they've had a staff around for a while, and so you're able to teach kids how you want them to play. So they look good. They look the part right now.
Absolutely. They look the part of it. And we say it a lot, and maybe you get tired of hearing it, but they look the part of a team with a bunch of future varsity contributions.
Yes.
You're going to see these kids wearing varsity uniforms, being in the team photo, and having their hand on regional and sectional plaques.
Yeah, 4 of these girls dress varsity. Some of them, I think, get some pretty substantial minutes. Good recovery by Stickelmeyer.
Yeah. They did everything except keep her feet. It's kind of hard to keep her feet there when she was going headlong towards the baseline. Let's see if the Irish defend this out of bounds play a little bit better. They do get a deflection, goes out of bounds. See, first sub for Dunlap coming in here, number 24.
I'm going to congratulate Elle Edwards. She's the first opposing sub who's the first one of the game that went to the right spot. Usually they check in with us because we're right next to the bench. So
future valedictorian.
I love her.
Edwards.
She's already my favorite. She came to the right spot.
The Irish also throw in number 30, Adeline Fry. The Irish kind of getting each other's way there on defense. Fortunately, the open shot was missed.
Yeah, you know, we went underneath that screen on Arnott, and Arnott's already knocked down 1-3 earlier. I think Coach probably wants us to go over the top of that one. Good move, good strong move by Chaddock.
She's going to fight for the offensive rebound. She's going to get it out to Stickelmeyer. Stickelmeyer with that very quick release. Ball just barely sits in the palm of her hand for a millisecond there. And she knocks it down from the left baseline, bringing the Irish within 6.
Big shot. We
10.
needed points.
Allie needs to see the ball go in early, and it energizes her.
Yes.
I mean, she plays defense. She does all that other stuff good, no matter whether she's scoring or not any. But you see that first shot go in.
Gets her that confidence that she needs. I would agree.
Right, 6.5 minutes to go. Irish down 6. Trying to keep the a little bit of a long, well, not long, but high pass there. Not necessarily a bad pass, but just placement.
And again, when you're playing against a team that's got a little size, very active with their hands, it changes just a little bit everything that you do. And
a little bit more arc on that.
Exactly.
Haley couldn't come down with it. Dunlap looking to put up their first points here at the quarter. They're going to get that
good left-handed
shot there by Campbell Vrabel. Well, she's conquered the right side of the court. She's conquered the top of the key. Let's see what she can do on the left side of the court here the rest of the quarter.
Yeah, she's got 10.
I'm glad there's only 3 spots on the court you can shoot from, left, center, and right.
Those were the parts of the bench I sat on. But
good rebound there by Edwards.
It's just her game. She is ambidextrous. She does. It seems like the majority of her work right-handed, but that outside shot is left. We better find her.
We absolutely better. I got Julia Watt on her, the right girl to have out there, if you ask me. And Julia does not close out. I was getting a little bit lucky there. That wide open look was missed.
She's got a really nice stroke.
Yes, she does. We're going to get us.
Holly shot that with confidence.
Yes, she did.
I'm okay with that.
I am too. Get a foul now here on Stickelmeyer down on the defensive end. Going to be 2 shots for number 10, Tessa Arnott.
On number 12. I guess that was on.
What they called on Abigail? Okay.
Number 12, Sammy Ye. Or who?
No,
I'm sorry, not.
Yeah.
That's I'm talking about Abby.
Abby Chaddock. Yeah.
Chaddock.
Okay, I saw the 2 and just assumed it was Allie. First shot goes in for Arnott. First free throw of the game for the Eagles. She makes the second one. Lead now is 11, biggest lead of the game here for the Eagles. The Irish got it down to 6, but now a little 5-0 run for the Eagles has pushed the lead into double digits. And a foul there on Arnott. She's got fouled a couple seconds ago on the offensive end and gives one back. I don't suppose that's actually all that big of a deal. And Aid Maloney going to run the point here at the start. Goes off a screen by Fry. Gets himself a shot, but it gets blocked. Yep, his long arms and excellent technique. Stayed on the ground, just kept their arms vertical. Beautiful back cut, sniffed out by
Great back door, but Allie
yeah.
Stuckelmeyer with tremendous help coming from the weak side.
Yeah, it's a great job by Ella Edwards setting that up, recognizing it, and a great job by number 12, Sammy Ye. Stuckelmeyer foiled their plans. Great left-handed drive and left-handed finish by Ella Edwards, number 24. She's no longer our favorite. She's no longer our favorite.
She's my favorite once she checks in, after she checks in. No, but, they're kind of like our varsity. Everybody can score. And, boy, you're a hard team to guard when everybody can score.
Yeah, everybody can pass to the people that can, then everybody can score, yeah. The team trusts each other. All right, we're going to get a timeout here for Dunlap. They have the ball underneath the Irish basket on the turnover there. Abby Chaddock had stepped on the line during her baseline drive. All right, 23-10 now, 13-point lead. The Eagles looking to push it out here. The Irish are can't really get their offense unstuck, and on defense they're getting just sort of overwhelmed, but it's hard to play defense for 25, 30 seconds to the team, like you said, where everybody can score.
Right, you're eventually there's going to be a breakdown someplace, and it seems like it's a different person that's able to penetrate and get a shot. They've knocked down 3 threes. And then they've had some good drives to the basket, so they're kind of a tough team to guard.
Yeah, I would say they probably haven't hit a mid-range shot, have they?
No, it's been a layup
15,
or a three.
Yeah, there hasn't been anything in that 12 to 18-foot range at all.
And we're having just some
way to play.
Yeah, we're just having some trouble getting those shots off, like you said. And that's just something that we just, we've had some good looks from outside. We just got to be able to get some little more quality shots.
I mean, we've gotten within 5-6 feet of the basket, but their length, particularly their wingspan, has blocked a few of our shots. They just haven't really even gotten out of our hands.
We were pressing early. We're back just in half-court defense now, just trying to maybe be able to get ourselves a little more organized on defense. Great hustle by Stuckelmeyer.
Yeah, the initial poke away, and then she chased the ball down and gets it to Abigail Chaddock. There's that quick release from the right side. Yeah,
well, that's a nice-looking shot.
It's a beautiful-looking shot. Just didn't go in. It's good look up ahead by Chaddock to find her. One thing the Irish are doing much better than they did against who did we play on Saturday? We were playing.
That was Winnebago.
We made all those loose passes, sort of foolish passes up ahead to girls that weren't going to be able to do anything.
Yes.
They would have caught it and then been 1-on-4. We're not doing that today.
You're right. We're taking better care of the ball. We're just not able to get the shots.
And I think this team, but Dunlap, is just as good defensively as Winnebago was.
Yeah.
But
with more size.
Yeah, but we were taking much better care of the ball. That's encouraging to see. What's not encouraging is this 13-point lead.
We'll call travel on that. That little jump. You see that? She's set, and then she takes that jump back. And a lot of the girls are taught that.
James Harden gets away with that.
Hey, there's your girl, Chloe Carmine.
There's Chloe Carmine in the game, one of my favorite human beings. Grew up next to me in our neighborhood when I was little. My girls.
I hope years of therapy cured her of that experience.
They had to move away eventually. We don't like to talk about it. My daughter's babysat her and her sister Paige.
Is that right?
Yeah. And 2 brothers, Joe and Nick. Wonderful people. Jenny and Todd sitting right across from us. The parents. So.
Very nice. That's
Chloe and I spent a lot of time playing made-up sports in my driveway.
Good job, Aiden Maloney. Kept that thing alive. Vrabel
gets up the shot quick.
Quite able
Can't
to
go
finish
in
that
there.
one.
Chloe Carmine steals it
Vrabel
back.
Said, okay, I missed a layup. I'm going to shoot the 3.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, that's a good move.
Excellent move. That's the second time we've seen Sam Matheny absolutely clear out space for herself in a good way there, using her pivot foot like a pro.
Yeah, I don't know who has worked with these post players. This is something they started doing at an earlier age, or since they've been in high school. Their footwork is excellent.
Use of that, that pivot foot to. Used to work on that all the time on my grade school teams. You can move a lot with your pivot foot. You got about.
If you have good footwork, you have an advantage over most defenders.
Yep. Right there, now all of a sudden looking up at a 15-point deficit. Aiden Maloney going to take a long 2. It's just going to be It's going to be long. We get a rebound by Ali Stickelmeyer, and she's going to get fouled on the putback attempt by number 34. That's Sutton Santoni.
And the only thing that made that a foul was the hand came down.
Yeah.
If she keeps it straight up,
Yeah, it was
it's,
clean
it's
block
not
up
gonna be a
top,
foul.
but
Yep.
usually the foul is down below.
That's exactly right. Once you bring that down, it's going to get called.
Ali Long on that first one. He's got a nice free throw stroke. Second one's just long, too. Keeps the score 25-10. Clock ticking down near 2 minutes.
Good look down the
There's
floor.
Chloe Carmine. Catches
My
it.
goodness.
Finishes from the left side with the right hand. Gets her first 2 points of the game.
That's one of the things you don't want to have happen on defense. You got to get back.
No.
Great job by Vrabel looking ahead and making that pass. Carmine ran the floor. That's, she did the Elizabeth Hanley trick. You're the first one down the floor. Good things usually happen.
Yeah. Don't make yourself obtrusive down there so that the defense finds you and your offensive teammates will look for you.
You sprint the floor, you're probably going to get at least one layup a game from just doing that.
We use it a lot, that the ball rewards energy, and that's prime example of it right there. And number 12 back in the game, Sammy Ye, replacing Ella Edwards, who did a fine job when she was in there.
It's a really good post up.
It is, but she got that shot off quick. Nope. Long pass down to Maloney.
Good job by Aiden, running the floor.
Get Haley Beck with a long three from the right side. Goes wanting. Dunlap, minute 15 to go here. Looking to extend this 17-point lead. Being patient. There's Haley Beck, though. Slaps it away. Matheny grabs it first. Going to create her own one-woman fast break. Doesn't get it. Number 34 grabs the rebound. That's Sutton Santoni. She's going to earn herself 2 shots there. I think just about everybody on Dunlap touched that ball during that scrum.
Yeah, and they are loaded inside. They
are.
Get to the ball. They've got, like we said before, they've got good footwork. Give themselves a chance to put the ball in the basket every time.
Shooter's touch there for Santoni. First one goes in. See if second one goes in. 28-10. The first one bounces in. The second one normally swishes. That's my theory. There we go.
Got it. Your theory has not been proven wrong much this season.
No, it's
if I remember.
I don't. Yeah, you see it at all levels. It's not just girls basketball. It's at all levels. I'm not sure what the physics is behind it. There's Aiden trying to get that shot up quick with the long arms, the long reach. Good defensive principles. The number 34, Sutton Santoni there. Paid off in the turnover. Gonna get a foul there, Abigail Chaddock. I like the idea with Abby, though. Close it out quicker, had more ball pressure higher up the floor to try to keep, because we know that number 14, Campbell Vrabel, can get to the basket from out there.
And Coach was hollering one shot, so, that's where we need to just back off a little bit and let them play for that shot and then come out and get them. They're going to try to take it down to about 15 seconds if they're going for one shot and then start to attack.
Sammy Ye shows Haley Beck a little too much of the ball there, and it's going to be a shared possession. Stick down here at the Dunlap offensive end, though. Number 10, Tessa Arnott coming in the game. Chloe Carmine coming out. Arnott's coming in. She's going to be the trigger person then on the out-of-bounds play.
Now we're going to get that screen down. Don't get beat on that screen again. We don't want that to happen. Fortunately,
just short, yeah.
Arnott was falling away when she took that shot. Didn't really have a good base.
Came out a good job of Ali Stickelmeyer. That thing hit almost the underside of the rim before it came down. Ricocheted down. She managed to corral it somehow. Abby Chaddock coming in, replacing Catherine doing it. One more long-range shooter in here. 7.3 seconds.
Yeah, push it up. Oh, yeah. That hurts when you're not looking.
Didn't help. Yeah.
It takes an extra second off.
Yeah. We needed that extra second. Play was just too slow developing at 5.5 seconds as opposed to 7.5 seconds.
It's just a little harder for freshmen to push the ball up the floor than it would be for,
Yeah.
you know, when you look at the
Yeah.
varsity. Maya Wardle could get the ball up the floor
Yeah.
in no time, but that, you know, there's a difference.
There is a difference. And there's a difference on the scoreboard right now. It is 29-10, visiting Dunlap Eagles ahead of our home Irish here in this JV women's contest. Thank you for joining us here. Hope you stick with us for varsity contest following around 6:30 or so. After that is also knockout stroke night here. You'll see special T-shirts on all the kids, both teams. We're selling them also too. If you're on your way here, don't forget to buy some when you're walking in the front door.
Yeah, an annual event here at Notre Dame, and it's a
Yep.
a great night. It's a really, really good night.
It absolutely is one of our favorite nights here, and one of our other favorite things to do is bring you the second half of this game. It'll kick off in about 9 minutes or so of real time. So join us back here then, and we'll see you for the second half. Thanks.
Peoria Notre Dame, developing the whole person. Body, mind, and soul. Providing Catholic education for over 150 years and counting.
100 years later, since 1921, J.C. Dillon Incorporated is still serving Central Illinois with all your residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing and site utility needs.
Whether it be a random plumbing repair or hookup, new water heater, water softener, sewage pump, sump pump replacement.
For a new underground water service, sanitary sewer, storm sewer, please contact us at J.C. Dillon Plumbing or visit our website at jcdilloninc.com.
J.C. Dillon Incorporated, proud supporter of Notre Dame High School.
I'm Bob Woolsey with loveologist Mia Woolsey.
Oh, Bob.
Mia, how should a man tell a woman he loves her?
Advance, establish eye contact, and say I love you.
Groundbreaking, and to prove it...
According to research, diamond stud earrings.
Science is smart, fellas. So is saving and beating the holiday rush.
While they last, Jones Brothers has 1 carat total weight lab-grown diamond studs for just $11.99.
And half carats for just $5.99.
A more advanced love. Jones Brothers Jewelers.
No need to count us in then. Welcome back, Peoria Notre Dame basketball fans, here to the second half of this JV contest between your home Irish and our visitors from Dunlap, the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles had their way in the first half with the Irish, up 29-10 here at half, 19-point lead. With a new 8 minutes here to go, we'll see what coaches have. Well, there really no adjustments necessary on the Dunlap side, Mike.
No, Dunlap really just very convincingly, took that 29-10 lead. They just kind of, again, it reminds me of sometimes, I've seen our varsity girls do some things just kind of methodically. You score, you go through. The next thing you know, you're up 20 points, and you wonder how'd that happen. Well,
methodical is exactly the word. It's not a fluky margin here.
No, it's not. It's not like they had one stretch where they just. It just is. They just keep coming at you and pounding you. Kind of like death by 1,000 cuts, and that's kind of what they do here. They just keep coming at you.
They did. Irish missed the first shot of the half there. Abigail Chaddock just a little bit off on a good-looking shot. Oh, we got Haley Beck blocks the shot. It's going to end up going off the shin. The Eagle
play by Haley.
Yeah, that is definition of a strong closeout.
Because that was really good ball movement by the Eagles, and we responded. Our defense was solid.
It was a beautiful pass out. Irish short there on Haley Beck's three-point attempt.
Yeah, we just can't get that. Allie Stickelmeyer knocked down one, Haley knocked down one, but we're not consistently anything that's outside facing the basket.
No, it's not going to stretch the defense.
Another good inside-out pass.
This shot goes out there to Tess Arnott. We know that she can shoot.
I think that was Santoni. He gets the ball inside and reverses it.
Yep, she basically made the same pass she made out earlier to Sammy Ye.
Chaddock with an excellent pass to Stickelmeyer. Beautiful pass.
And we'll get it. Send Allie Stickelmeyer to the line to try to finish the traditional three-point play.
And that's a third foul on Santoni, which does make a difference.
Yeah, we may see somebody new off the bench here. Allie completes the three-point play, brings the Irish to 32-13. There's that 19-point deficit they were facing at halftime.
Let her guard her. We just cannot leave her.
Yeah, both people took the pick. It wasn't really even a pick. She just kind of denied the pick and floated outside.
She took one dribble to back up, and we weren't with her.
Yeah, just cannot do that.
Well, first of all, you never want to leave the ball, but you especially don't want to leave the ball when a shooter's in possession of that ball.
Campbell, was that Vrabel again with the shot?
That was Arnott.
That was Arnott 10. All right, I was trying to.
And she's got 10. So Vrabel and Arnott both have 10, but.
Yeah, you pick your poison.
And Arnott had just come down, earlier and knocked down a three from the other side, so we know she can shoot the ball.
Yeah, we should be aware of her many talents. They're all on display in that first half.
Yeah, the threes have been made by 10 and 14, so find them.
Nice little dump down pass there. Beautiful. Oh, left-handed shot just missed. And that was Sam Matheny there. Her touch deserted her for probably the first time this game.
Stuckemeyer made a really nice move in the lane. Get
She
that
did.
shot. I would have liked to seen Allie shoot the ball,
Yeah,
to be
I would've.
honest.
Yeah.
But she made a great pass, too.
She did. Shattuck ended up taking a step back and missing a 12-footer.
Boy, that's a good step through. Number
Very
12.
nice, Sammy Ye. She got her shot blocked by Haley Beck. Last time it did not deter her. This time she took it straight in, puts it up, 36-13.
Yeah, 7 different Eagles have scored so far in this ball game, and they're all capable. You can tell they know what they're doing with the ball when they get it.
Yep.
Beck with a very nice move on the baseline.
Haley Beck puts in about a little 6-foot running half hook, half jumper. Very nice. Ball eventually finds its way back out there or not. Then to Vrabel. There's Vrabel choosing to finish inside with her right hand again, Mike.
Yeah.
You're right. She's either confused or she's ambidextrous, and I don't think she's confused.
No, I think she, that makes her really hard to guard because you're looking at her from the outside, shoot from the left, but then she's going to beat you off the dribble going right-handed.
How do you shade her? Yeah, how do you?
Aiden trying a little something different.
Yep. See the coach is yelling wall, wall down there. You know, that's what their defense is when the Irish do get the ball down there into the restricted area. They just wall up. They're gonna get a foul on Julia Watt, I think. 2-2, Julia Watt. Julia looks like she might have got a little.
Just hard to guard. Those girls know how to post up. They hold their position well. Then the guards get in good position to feed the post.
Yeah, they're making post passes from the wing, which is where you want them to come from. Just get that angle. Yeah,
very good defense by the Irish that time.
Yeah. There's Haley Beck blocking the second shot there. Mirror image of the first one. This one just comes on the left side. Last time that happened to Sammy A, then she just took the ball inside and scored.
Yeah.
So she's not going to be deterred. There's that entry pass you were talking about there. Santoni then does a nice job kicking it back out. It is a very nice looking inside-out game.
Boy, that's good play by Ye.
Yeah, Irish got to get that ball. You got to anticipate that she's going to be throwing that ball up, and you move towards her. Sam Matheny's going to earn herself 2 free throws here. A very strong move. Tries to finish with the left hand. It just rolls out.
Yeah, very good move. But the ball that we talked about that got away. That's just something. If you get to the proper help defense, and that ball is yours.
Yeah. Yeah, there won't be that there won't be that vacated spot there. Ella Edwards into the game. Sammy A going to take a little seat. So Ella Edwards come off the bench and give them quite a spark in that first half. Came in the second quarter and a couple nice passes. Made a layup. Shot is missed. 21-point lead for the Eagles, 36-15. Haley Beck frees herself for a long
that
shot.
shot got altered a little bit by the defense. She
put a little extra on it.
Right.
We would have taken a bank in 3 at this point.
We'll take anything.
We will absolutely take anything. Hannah Daly calling for the ball on the block, gets it. Eventually finds its way back out to Haley Beck.
Very good.
Yeah. Very good awareness for Haley. She's not going to get that shot off, so she uses the defender's hard closeout against her. Drives to the basket, gets 2 shots.
She stepped over the line. That shot does not count.
And it's too bad. Haley has a beautiful free throw. You hate to take it away from yourself. Makes the second one, is undeterred. All right, number 32 checking the game for the first time, Madeline Hardy. Sam Matheny's going to sit down. sure all the Irish low post defenders are happy to see Sam Matheny take a little
Yeah,
breather.
go put your street clothes on, Sam. They've seen enough of her.
Got some homework to do, Sam. He's quite a good player.
They've got a lot of them.
They do.
This is going to be a good team in the next few years. Their varsity team is very good right now.
Yeah.
And then you got these young kids coming through, and they can all play.
Yeah, like I said, we have 4 of these girls, all freshmen, listed on the varsity roster also. That would be Santoni, Matheny, Vrabel, and Peyton Haley. Or Tessa Arnott, I'm sorry. So we may see them again in the varsity game.
You never know.
Ada Maloney short on her 3 attempt. Comes down to the Eagles. Eagles up 20. 2 minutes to go here. This is your unofficial 2-minute warning. Get the Aiden Maloney on the foul there from behind on Sutton Santoni. It's nice to see Aiden moving around free, though. Doesn't look like that ankle injury she had.
Yeah, she looks like she's
yeah.
Looks like she's feeling pretty good, doesn't
I
it?
think
Which
so
is
too. Yeah,
which is good.
Yeah, she's moving good. She hasn't been flexing it or anything like that. So
To be young.
yes. Abby Chaddick with the steal. And it loses
Uh-oh.
And lost the ball on her left hip there when she tried to cross over. I love the fact that she was thinking crossover there, though, and going up with her left, maybe. There you go. That's the one glaring hole that she's working hard to fix and will fix is her right-handedness. She ends up getting the foul, though. Good looking shot again.
Not a bad shot at all.
No. Hannah Daly doing yeoman's work down there on the offensive board. She's going to get herself 2 free throws.
Foul's going to be on Ella Edwards, I believe, 24.
All right, let's see if Hannah rewards herself here. She's been doing some good work down there on the blocks. Ball bounces off the back of the rim straight up and then off to the right.
Yeah, we've got to take advantage of these trips to the free throw line. When you're trying to make up and she crossed the line as well. You know, we played even this quarter after a pretty
much,
tough
yeah.
first half. You know, they've outscored us by a point. But we can't, you know, when you're down by 19 going into the half, you can't play even. Even's not where you want to be.
No, you got to win the quarters. And it seems reductive to say that, but it's true. Ella Edwards passes up that shot there. Looking to get it in.
Our help is just a little late getting there. You can see they're a little too far off the ball, or else that's a steal, and you're going the other way with it. And that's just things that, you know, freshmen are still learning.
Yeah, and this is our freshman. It's a JV game, a sophomore game, but these are freshmen, both sides.
Right.
We are throwing out not a ton of experience out here at the high school level for either of these squads.
And
ton of talent, just not a
most
ton of
kids
experience.
when they're in grade school are playing zone. They're not understanding
No.
the weak side help,
No.
you know, all those kind of
They
things.
don't know taking the extra step. They don't. Yeah.
Right, where you're supposed to be when the ball's in certain spots, and that just comes.
Yeah. It'll come when you know that your person you're guarding really is an outside shooter, so you can take one step more into the lane because they're not really a threat out there. Good job
help.
there. There's that wall that Dunlap was trying to set up. We managed to set it up.
And those are the kind of things I know that Chaddick will do. She's just a headsy player.
Yep. The Irish had everybody crash the offensive boards there. It's going to lead to Ella Edwards. Left-handed layup there on the fast break. It's kind of similar to what we saw Chloe Carmine do earlier. She just beat everybody down the floor, and then she gets rewarded. Speaking of reward, we're looking to get a last shot off here.
I'm thinking it's going to be last shot.
Yeah, to reward themselves with the last possession of this quarter. Try to increase this 22-point lead. Ooh,
Yeah, that's a travel.
there. Yeah, she got kind of. I think
She might have got bumped.
I think she was looking to shoot originally, and then maybe the bump took her off of her shot.
I don't know if she got bumped or not. She might have.
4.7 seconds here for the Irish to do something. Haley Beck's going to crank off a long one. It falls down to Hannah Daly. They're going to count it, bucket. That's a 50-50 whether that should count or not. My eye said no. but I may be biased, and I'll say
I would have
the
said. I would have
refs
said.
are right. Yeah, I can almost see the.
Could you see the zero?
Yeah,
there?
I almost could see it up there. Yeah, it's tough to see. We're gonna give it to it. 38-18. This last 8 minutes, we'll see the Irish. Realistically, they just want to bite into this 20-point lead. Obviously, you'd love to go on a 22-0 run and find yourself up 2. But really, what you're looking to do is correct some things and run some things that's a little sharper, a little clearer, a little more defined on offense. Defense, I don't think we've actually been that bad considering the weapons that Dunlap can throw at you.
You know, we're giving up 12 points a quarter. You give up 12 points a quarter, you give yourself a chance. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is we're only scoring, 6 points a quarter.
Yeah.
And you know,
even for 2 liberal arts guys, I know that math doesn't work out. Take a look at our sponsors here on our board. We'll be mentioning them next, more vociferously during the varsity game, but we thank all of them for their support of the Irish JV and varsity and freshman girls programs. Can't do it without them. So please, patronize them if you can.
Yeah, those sponsors are what keep us on the air, for better or worse. I hope if people think it's for better.
That's true.
But it's a lot of fun. It's fun for us to be able to do this, and I think it's nice for, when people tell me they've got, grandparents and, down south, or they got somebody that just, lives out of the state and they're able to watch these games, really appreciate that.
Yeah. Going to get a foul here on the Irish. Haley Beck. Foul on Sammy Ye. A little grab on the arm there. She was trying to wrestle the ball away from her. Chloe Carmine, number 5, going to come into the game in here in the next dead ball. Oh, that's the second time.
Ball did everything but fall.
Yeah, I would have bet the house Sam Matheny wouldn't miss 2 of those in one game.
Very good pass by Abigail Chaddock.
Abe Maloney, a good job making herself available down there on the left block. Not going to be a shooting foul. I am impressed, like we were saying earlier, but the Irish much better taking care of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
The passes are much crisper, much more.
Yes.
Much more on purpose instead of just floated.
Good out of bounds play.
Very nice job. Allie Stickenmeyers curls around, gets down to the right block, and puts it in off the backboard. 39-20 now.
But you're right. The story of this game has not been sloppy play on our part. Has been throwing the ball over the gym and making bad decisions. It's just been we've just been beaten by a team that's probably better than us.
Yeah. Still fighting. Aiden Maloney, her second foul in the game there. Pretty much a carbon copy of her first foul, just attacking on defense from behind. Everything has to be perfect for that not to be a foul.
Yeah, when you move the body, you can reach over if you're not touching it, but that body moved.
Aiden managed to use her hands a little bit better that way, poke that ball away. Does a good job of switching on there. Good looking floater there by number 14, Campbell Vrabel. Did not find the bottom of the hoop though, so the Irish looking to cut into this 19-point lead, 6.5 minutes to go here in the final quarter of this JV game.
Yeah, one thing you want to do here, you said what are some of the goals, hey, let's win this fourth quarter, if nothing else. If you've scored, like we said, 18 points through 3 quarters, you're probably not going to score 22 points in the fourth quarter. Just realistically, it's happened before. It could happen. But the thing is, let's win the quarter.
Yeah. Good job by Abby. She can't get in there.
And then Abby just stays with it.
Out of bounds, stays with it, throws one up. Reverse layup from the left side. Excellent job by Chaddock.
Very, very good effort. It's a good move. Another one that doesn't fall.
Yes, Arnott,
Arnott.
Maybe that was our problem in the first. We were shooting at this basket.
Yeah, this basket has been kind of cursed.
A little bit of a lid on it. Those are excellent shots that were falling in the first half. All right, now Irish chance to take a little bit of a run here. In the context of this game, it would count as a run. Five and a half minutes to go. Abby Chaddock a little out of control there. Saw what she was trying to do.
Hannah Daly made a real nice play. Get down the floor.
Alex Stickelmeyer with the offensive rebound off the Beck miss, puts it up and in off the right side of backboard. 39-24. There's though Coach Wallace calling a timeout here. Gonna
cut it to 15.
Yeah, settle her team down. The Irish out hustling them really on those offensive rebounds. That's usually what that comes down to. Alex Stickelmeyer. Plus Hannah Daly's not going to get credit for anything on that, but she kept that possession alive.
Yeah, we're showing, you know, I mean, I think we've kind of outworked them so far this quarter.
Yeah.
And not that we haven't worked hard during the course of the game, but I think we just have stepped it up a notch here this fourth quarter, and you know, decided we're not going to, you know, we're not going to let ourselves get embarrassed here. You know, when you're down 20 going to the fourth quarter, it could go to 30 and you got a running clock.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that running clock to go on them. So
particularly not
little
at home.
pride, and
Yep.
particularly at home. You're exactly right. So I think our effort has been good all night, but I think it's been even better here, and we're hitting the boards really hard.
I believe the Dunlap side of that argument is being hammered into them by Coach Kristen Wallace during that brief time out there.
Yeah.
Couldn't understand exactly what she was saying, but words are coming out fast and a little bit heated.
I did hear box out several times, and you know what? That's exactly right.
Yeah.
You know, get a body. She said, don't rely on her post. She's block out. You know, you got 5 people have to block out.
Get ball, yeah.
And again, it doesn't matter at this level anything other than development, getting better, and getting ready down the road. And she's going to coach them all the way to the end.
Oh, absolutely. She can get where she is by telling them to take the fourth quarter off of a 20-point game. Great shot there. I think that was Tessa Arnett, number 10 again. Yep. Arnott, I'm sorry, not Arnett. They're beautiful little right-handed.
Yeah, great looking floater.
Floater, yeah, absolutely good. She has a tremendous touch from that 5-7 feet. All right, see if the Irish can get the offensive momentum back here. Haley Beck just cannot quite corral that Aiden Maloney pass. A little too high.
And again, keep that that thought that, you know, we want to win this quarter. So let's.
Yep. 0.
Let's get up and guard them. Let's get a stop and come down and convert.
There's Vrabel. I hadn't seen her really on the board much this half.
It's her first 2 points of the half, and,
Yeah,
and again, she was the one that was getting most of the points in the first half, and they've gone a different direction this half. That's a sign of a good team.
Yep, it absolutely is. That restores the 19-point halftime lead that Dunlap came out in the third quarter with. 43-24 now. Abby Chaddock, they
Nice
run the play perfect.
play.
Oh, and it doesn't
Another
go
one
in
that
though. Yeah.
rattled around and jumped out.
Rattled around, rolled around, eventually found its way somehow to define the laws of physics outside of the iron. Chloe Carmine looking to drive and does. Going to get herself a foul. Don't know if they're going to call it shooting or on the ground. Going to call it on the ground. Going to foul is on Abby Chaddock. Good job by Carmine. Taking that ball from the top of the. Coach Wallace wanting a shooting foul out of that. We get a shared possession.
And again,
there.
on that, if I'm Dunlap, I'd prefer to have the ball out of bounds. Clock's going to run rather than.
It's going to run. You got run some excellent out of bounds plays underneath your basket already today. So yeah, it may just be the coach wants to, you know.
Well, again, you're coaching this game for 32 minutes. That's what you do.
Yeah, you can't ask your kids to play for 32 minutes if you're not going to coach for
That's
32
right.
minutes.
That's
right.
exactly right.
Aiden Maloney there throws in a nice little feed down there in the block, gets her 2 points. 17-point lead for the Eagles. 3 minutes to go. You're going to see it. Ella Edwards, long on her three-pointer. The Irish pushing it. Allie Stickelmeyer finds herself ahead of everyone. Gets herself ahead of everyone. The Irish, though, have to bring it out and reset their offense. Look at my brother would describe as a robo pass. That was a pass to where she thought somebody was going to be.
Right. And it's as frustrating as for the Irish to throw the ball where nobody is. Dunlap, it's equally as frustrating because you're saying, why can't we steal that pass?
Yeah, ball's in the air a long time, and then it bounced.
Julia Watts.
Just off a little bit there from the right side. Gracie Anderson coming back in for the Irish. Sammy Ye and number 32, Madeline Hardy coming back in for the Eagles.
Yep. That
moving
was
pick. Yeah, it just throws. You're going to see her throw the leg out here.
And part of it is, you know, just a timing between the person setting the screen, the person with the ball, and then the ball handler wants to come right off that that screen if you can. So that's a combination. But
it is.
Abigail knew she fouled her.
You got to have that. Yeah. The angle wasn't great for a screen either. Screening's not as easy as it looks, Mike.
No, that's why it's got to be coached and taught just like everything else in basketball.
You got to be the right angle. You just got to be in the right direction.
And how to use the screen.
Yeah. How do you use it? How do you hold it long enough if you're the roll person that you don't get antsy and roll too quickly, thereby destroying the effectiveness of the screen? It is a lot to do. You see on the NBA, they do nothing but talk about pick and rolls and the roll man and going, you know, how do you defend it like that? It is the play du jour at the highest level of the game. Matheny kicks it out to number 12, Arnott. She can't get it in. Good rebound.
I think that's timeout was just to get subs in the game both ways.
Rebound. We're going to have number 40, Sydney Hopkins, and number 33, I think, Kai Vital.
Yep.
We were hoping Vital could be in there because I could say, you know what that is? That's a
vital.
Vital sign. Her Vital signs are good for her to be in the game.
That's even worse than what I was going to come up with.
I had to beat you to it. I
You
knew you
did.
were going to have something bad. I had to beat you to it.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't, you know, I've been bad. I don't know if I could go that way, but.
Catherine Dooley into the game, too, here with Gracie Anderson. Irish looking to finish positively here in these last 90 seconds. The game, they're down by 17. Allie Stickelmeyer gets the Irish off on the right foot there with a three, her second three of the game.
It's 10 points this half for Allie. It's nice to see that.
Her shot, I think, has gotten
looks good.
Even prettier as the season's gone on. I mean, it really is just form perfect. So I'm going to get Gracie Anderson on a foul there. Looked to me like it could have been a held ball. Going to be ball out underneath the basket for the Eagles. Gracie getting her name in the scorebook.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in the bonus now.
You can say get the box score, but those are a thing of the past in this area.
Yeah. The agate type has gotten so small you can't even see it. Arnett. Wow, Arnett off on a free throw. It was an upset.
Yeah, they should probably kick her off the team for that. What do you think?
A little late.
Too close for her.
Maybe kick her off next time we play her, right before the game.
It's going to be fun watching these Dunlap girls progress, these freshmen, how they do over these next 3 years.
Everybody knows we're kidding. We want to see these girls on the court.
This is really, really a nice-looking group.
They are a joy to watch.
Of young freshman girls.
Aiden Maloney going after the rebound there.
Get hurt again, Aiden.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about. She gets up with not a hint of a bobble in her step. 39 seconds to go.
You know, just like you know, I appreciate good basketball. You know, obviously we're going to be Notre Dame fans, but I want to see good teams and good basketball around here. And Dunlap is there right now with their varsity, but with these young kids, look out. It's going to be a fun team to watch.
Telling people the last 5 years have kind of been a golden age of basketball, girls women's basketball around here. And the next 5, I don't see it dropping off. I see a whole decade worth run of where it's harder to get out of the regional than it is to actually get to the super sectional.
Yeah, somebody from around here is getting a trophy, it seems like, every year, and sometimes at different levels. We have more than one team getting it.
Yep. All right, Dunlap dribbles out these last 39 seconds we had. I'm going to see themselves with a very impressive 43-29 victory over the Irish here at this JV level. We hope you stick around. We're going to have the varsity coming up in about, it'll be more like 25 minutes or so. We got a program here on this knockout stroke night for you. We have a few speakers and a few things, a few announcements to go. So We won't start that 15-minute clock between games until all that stuff's done. So if you don't want to stick around for the knockout stroke stuff, we wish you would, but if you don't, you can come back here in about 25 minutes of real time, put it at about 6:30 on your clock, and you should see the start of this battle of local titans, your Irish and the visiting Dunlap Eagles. We'll see you then.
Notre Dame School and Faculty Lane for doing our third annual Knockout Stroke. I'm with the United Stroke Alliance. I just want to thank everyone again for coming out with the United Stroke Alliance. Part of our mission is prevention, awareness, and recovery. Part of the prevention portion, we do a youth education on stroke for local fifth graders. And that program has provided some life-saving techniques. Just recently, a young student had a stroke. His buddy was able to identify the signs and symptoms of stroke because they participate in our fifth grade education. We also do where we go out to businesses and we do education for business owners and their faculty as well. Just making sure everyone understands the signs and symptoms of stroke. Only 1 in 4 of us can identify more than 50% of the signs of stroke. The awareness, events such as this, thank you very much for having us in tonight. The students and the players, Dunlap and Notre Dame for wearing the shirts tonight. Greatly appreciate that. We also do strikeout stroke events. I'm working with the Cactus League and the Major League Baseball to host some events down at the spring training for the Chicago White Sox, the Cubs, the Angels, and a few of the other teams. The recovery portion, we offer weekend retreats for stroke survivors and caregivers. We give them the resources and the tools needed to help them carry on with some of the daily challenges or issues that they face. So by allowing the United Stroke Alliance to be highlighted with the Knockout Stroke shirts that the team put together, I think it turned out fantastic. I just can't thank everyone enough for allowing us to come out and for all the support. Lane, you've been great to work with. It's been nice to get to know you a little bit more. So on behalf of the United Stroke Alliance, thank you again for allowing us to come in.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Doug. I made a list of people to thank because I forget sometimes because I had a stroke. So my name's Lane Langhoff. I am the girls basketball coach here. I am a stroke survivor. October 25th of 2018, I had a stroke while I was driving. Very, very long story short, I went to the ER. I didn't want to. I wanted to go home and lay down. I didn't feel right. I was nauseous. I was dizzy. As I was driving, all the cars inverted. They rolled over in front of me. That was the visual. That's when I knew something was wrong. Anyways, I went to the ER. They gave me, they sent me home with vertigo, which I didn't know anything about. Thought, okay, this is messed up. I laid in bed for 20 some hours. My mom had come down. My wife took me. They took me back. They did a scan, and they realized I lost half of my cerebellum. So I was in the neuro ICU for a week. Felt great. Balance had come back. Nausea was gone. I didn't know I was there until I saw the film and realized that it was a major stroke. But thankfully, to the doctors and nurses and medical staff, 13 days later, I was back to work, driving, and back to all normal activities. So it's been over 4 years. I feel good, and I'm very thankful. So first of all, thank you to the United Stroke Alliance and Doug and his amazing team for partnering with us and to get the word out, okay? You know, we're selling T-shirts, we're doing raffles, and the money is great. It goes for the youth education program that Doug spoke about, Refresh and Retreat Stroke Camp, a lot of opportunities for stroke survivors and their families, their caregivers to get the support they need, whether it's financial or you know, more just support to be around people that are going through the same thing they are. So without you guys, we couldn't do this, and this is obviously pretty close to my heart, so I appreciate all you guys for the United Stroke Alliance. Thank you. I need to thank Dr. Cicerelli and the admin here at this amazing building for allowing us 3 years in a row to come in and sell T-shirts to the students, talk about stroke and the signs and how to get people the help they need. So without their support, we couldn't do this, so thank you to them. Also, our generous sponsors, not just the ones on the T-shirt, but all the ones that donated baskets and gave time. We couldn't do this without you. I thought I had everything ready at 3 when I left today, and then I got here and I didn't. So volunteers, thank you for stepping up and helping get things going on time. Obviously, Coach Cassidy and Dunlap for accepting the invitation to come and play and be a part of this, and all your fans that have traveled and the support you've given us. So thank you to Dunlap. Thank you. My wife and kids, you know, they've got to be part of this journey with me, and they're just passengers. So my wife, you know, all the caregivers that are out here, you know, it's hard on stroke survivors. Obviously, my situation turned out a lot differently than most. However, the caregivers are the ones that they just, you know, they are the ones that are up. They are the ones that are doing things. They are the ones that are doing the little things that maybe the stroke survivor can't do anymore. For me, that was my mom, my wife. And my wife, she literally just had to trust that I was telling her the truth when I said I felt good. So very emotional on them. So for all their support, I know we have stroke survivors in the crowd. I know we have stroke caregivers here. So please, let's give a big hand to all those that are caregivers. And finally, to my kids over here, all of them, we had a shoot around today. They volunteered to stick around for an hour or longer to decorate, to get everything ready. I got a great group of kids that I get to coach and be around, and so thank you, ladies, for all your help today. And as I'll leave you with this, on the back of all the shirts, it's the acronym, Be Faster. Okay, so that's the acronym for how to identify stroke. And if you see it or you experience it, I'll just tell you, you got to get somebody help. Okay, if somebody's not acting right, not talking right, you got to get them help. So Be Faster is balance, eyes, face starts to droop, T, time, and then, sorry, I had a stroke. And then finally, get some emergency response. Don't be an idiot like I was and want to go home and lay down. That's all I wanted to do. Obviously, I'm thankful that I had smart people in my corner that got me the help I needed. But it's very important. It will save lives. It has saved lives in this community, in our schools. So again, finally, I'd like to, we have raised enough money to pay for all the shirts just with the donations from our awesome sponsors. So every raffle ticket you buy, every shirt you bought tonight, okay, will all benefit. All that money will go. We won't have numbers for a while, but I will get them posted, and it's all because of all of you and your families and everybody that's come out to support both teams and a great cause tonight. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.